Hey y'all, Yuritsa here with yet another unboxing video. This is the Crystal Visions Tarot by Jennifer Galasso. This is a deck that I got from the Nine of Earth subscription box, which you can see the unboxing of there. Sorry for the spoiler. It's necessary. It came in the box without any other outer packaging, so I'm just gonna get straight to it. Basically, this is the back of the box. Top and bottom, sides. And here we see fantasy artist Jennifer Galasso renders traditional tarot symbolism in a unique style with ethereal fairy imagery and a vibrant color scheme inspired by the four seasons and the four elements. The Crystal Visions deck includes an unknown card for gazing into the future or exploring issues with deeper insight. So it does have that extra card. 79 cards and instruction booklet. So let's see. We've got a little tuck box. So, guidebook and cards all wrapped up in there. Let's take that plastic off. All right, so we've got little white book, which I'll take a look at in a second. I'm gonna set it aside from now. And then this is the card back. It's super pretty. I like those colors. And then it looks like it's got the cups and pentacles on there. Swords as well. I don't see the wands, which is interesting to include those three elements but not the fourth. It seems relatively matte in the light and not like super thick, pretty bendable, but not like flimsy necessarily. So let's get straight into it. See, card on top is an about the author card. I'm not going to read all of that stuff. I'll just leave it up here for a second. You can pause it and read it, I guess, if you would like to. See, we have the Fool. About to step off that cliff for sure. The Magician. The High Priestess. The Empress. I'm not a huge fan of these borders, especially because it's got the US Games things on there. I might trim this. Never trimmed a deck like that before, but I might do it with this one. The Emperor. The Hierophant. Kind of wishing it wasn't so Christian, but I do like that there's all those other religions behind him, their symbols. Sorry, my cat is playing with things. If you hear any weird noises in the background, that's her. We've got the Lovers. And what kind of looks like a hand fasting. And the Chariot. Let's see, Strength. The Lion looks kind of sad. The Hermit. I like that it's a little fae creature. Wheel of Fortune. All the zodiac signs. And then you might not be able to see them, but it's got the like symbols for the four elements around the outer edge there. Oh, that's cute. There's like a little figure in the tree there. Let's see. Justice. The Hanged Man. Not loving that every single character is white. and slender. Death. I wonder what that means. I do like that it's a more peaceful death card. Temperance. The Devil. Not sure how I feel about that one. The Tower. The Star. Yeah, definitely drawing pretty heavily on Smith-Waite with some diversions. See the Moon. I do like this a lot. With the more like tamed animals and the Luna moths. I love Luna moths. See the Sun. Judgment. Got some little sprites around the top there. The World. And the Unknown card. I love how much purple is here. It's my favorite color after black. And then pink, so. Let's see, King of Cups. I like that he's got his foot submerged. And what looks like seaweed. And Queen of Cups, feet fully submerged. Knight of Cups, ooh, unicorn. I love that. I do wish that there was more diversity as far as people represented, but right now that's my only like major qualm with the deck. Page of Cups, lovely. Let's see, 10 of Cups. I like that they're floating on lily pads like that. Nine of Cups. I didn't realize it, but it looks like a lot of these cards have the moon in the background with different lunar phases. I like that. Oh, making a little wish. Appropriate for the wish card. Let's see, 8 of Cups. I really like that. Seven. I like this depiction. I think the 7 of Cups gets a bad rap as indecision. And I definitely get that in reading sometimes, but I like that this is a little bit more about that card side of like having plentiful options to choose from and being able to make use of that. Let's see, 6. Interesting. I guess you could read that as being the same person because of the flower behind her ear, which is interesting. Let's see, 5 of Cups. Sad little mermaid. I'm just now realizing it, but this could easily be the same figure, the same girl in every single one of the cups so far, which I always kind of like when each suit has the same subject, because I do really read them like a story. This is an interesting depiction. Three of Cups. A little bit more of a soul bond than a party, which I like. And the 2. And then the Ace of Cups. Oh, I like that dragonfly a lot. Awesome. So let's see. Got King of Swords. Queen. I like the butterflies because I think the queen gets seen to, hi kitten, gets seen as being like really rough around the edges, but I do see a lot of softness in her also. So I like that. Let's see. Page. All right, we have the Ten of Swords. I like the peaceful look and the rose. Nine of Swords. Interesting. She looks a lot more peaceful in the Nine of Swords than I would expect, although it's interesting that these swords don't look like they have handles on them. Let's see, 8. Yeah, it definitely feels to me like this could be the same person across these cards. Six of Swords. I like that it looks like she's leaving them behind. Five. Oh. I don't know how I feel about that. C4. Three. It's interesting to me that she's holding her heart up. I think there could be some cool implications to that imagery. That armor is intense. The Ace of Swords. All right. Got King of Pentacles. Queen. I like all the crystals in this. Makes sense, I guess. Crystal Visions Tarot. Got our King. No mythical animals here, it's just a little horse. Did I say king? I meant knight. You know what I meant. Page. Some more figures. And the trees there. It reminds me of Shadowscapes. Ten of Pentacles. I love that. I want that. I want to just hang out in a tree with animals flocking to me in a castle. Let's see, Nine of Pentacles. Eight. Oh. It's got almost a Rapunzel kind of vibe to it. / Sleeping Beauty. Oh, and that's a really unique way to include the pentacles in this card. 7. There's my stalker card. 4. Ooh. Definitely an emphasis on like the hoarding aspect of that card in this one. Let's see, 3. Delicate balancing act there. And the ace. I like that the pentacle is made out of trees, which it looks like, yeah, some more figures in there. Cool. Got our King of Wands. Queen. Knight. And Page. Ten of Wands. Interesting. It looks like, you know, usually the Ten of Wands, the human figure is bearing too much weight, but I like the implication that like this person is putting too much on someone else's shoulders in the horse there. C9. I like that. I like that a lot, actually. 7. Interesting. This might kill my theory that the same figure is like consistent throughout each suit, although the 10 was a man as well, or appeared to be. Who knows? I don't know if they're the same person. Let's see, 5 of Wands. Interesting. There's so many winged figures in this deck that makes me wonder if those are like scars where that guy's wings were removed. Let's see, 4 of Wands. 3. And then our last card is the Ace of Wands. Oh, that's beautiful. Awesome. Okay, before I shuffle these cards for you, I do want to make sure that I check out that extra card. Where are you? The unknown card. Just want to take a peek in the book to see. See, the unknown card. The Crystal Visions deck includes one unknown card, which represents an answer that's not yet meant to be revealed. It can signify something from the past that one may not fully understand, or something that will happen soon. Wherever the unknown card falls within a spread will indicate what area still needs to unfold and that further steps need to be taken in order to clarify the bigger picture. The unknown card can also signify the importance of one looking deeper into the issue at hand in order to find answers. It can also represent the importance of moving forward with an open mind and without bias. The figure in the card beckons the querent to take a look into her crystal ball. However, the image in the ball is cloudy and unclear. With time, patience, and introspection, the picture will soon be revealed. I do like that as an extra card. You know, sometimes you just gotta wait and see. All right, so let's take a look at how these cards move against each other. As a whole, if we're looking past the lack of inclusivity, it's a nice deck. It's not totally my style. I definitely would want to get rid of the borders if I start using it regularly. It's like the cards shuffle against each other pretty well. However, in this day and age, the lack of inclusivity is a pretty big deal. It's definitely something that I take into account with every deck that I look at. Yeah, they move really nicely against each other. Definitely a little bendy, but that's all right. So I'm gonna do some more shuffling and then we will pull a card. Okay, I think these are pretty well shuffled. I do like that they glide out like that. Let's see. No, not you. You. Page of Wands. The Page of Wands represents a creative soul, one who thinks outside of the box and looks upon new ventures and ideas with enthusiasm. The page in this card sits alone with her dragon companion as she plays a flute. The Page of Wands represents a creative soul, one who thinks outside of the box and looks upon new ventures and ideas with enthusiasm. The page in this card sits alone with her dragon companion as she plays a tune on her flute. Her energy is still young and unharnessed, yet it is powerful. With focus, the Page of Wands can develop her creative vision. Reversed. The reversed Page of Wands can represent someone whose creative vision is scattered and disorganized. This fickle person has a short attention span and can't stick with one project long enough to see it through to completion. Somehow I am both of these, upright and reversed. Cool, so overall, I definitely am gonna want to use it more before developing a final opinion on like how well it suits me, but the lack of inclusivity is a major downer. I do think that each suit can be read as having the same like figure throughout, which is nice, and for kind of pulling out like the elemental implications in the cards, I like how each of the suits has like a color that's pretty consistent. As far as like the header, yeah, I'm kind of like it's not a bad deck, it's not a great deck for me personally. I'm definitely gonna want to use it more to get a better idea, like I said. Yeah, that is it for the Crystal Visions Tarot. I will hopefully have some more decks to unbox with you guys soon. That is all. I love you guys so much. I mean it, and I will see you next time.